God damn it! I'm already scuffing up. I I said hi and how long it's been, and I just realized that I forgot to unmute my microphone. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Okay. Can you hear me okay? I'm trying out a new microphone and it's kind of sort of far away from me. Um, but I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly. All right, bet. So, hi. It's been like 3 months since I last streamed. A lot has happened. Oh, where the fuck do I even start? Okay. Um, let's see. I guess I'll start after what had happened with my uncle. Um, so I unfortunately couldn't go to the funeral, which it's kind of understandable because of like what happened with the move and everything and how we couldn't really afford to travel out there and stuff. So a little bit upset about that, but I am kind of okay. I don't know anything that's been going on, so it's fine. This is kind of just me giving like a recap of like my life in like the last 2 or 3 months. Um, so yeah. um, and I thought that I would be able to stream like once every few weeks or once a week, and clearly that did not fucking happen. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, and so uh, what ended up happening after that was I right after I was in a kind of sort of good headspace to start streaming again, or at least to like give everyone like a hi, that's it, just chatting and just like watching YouTube videos or a movie night or something. My cat Ziggy almost died. It I oh my god. Okay, so at the time she was the only cat. Yeah, at the time she was the only cat out of her three cats. She's alive, so I'm very happy right now. She's doing a lot better. Thank you, Nini. But yeah, so what ended up happening was after I literally got off a call with my therapist. Hi, Athena. I know. I'm giving a recap of my life in like the last few months before I start playing a game again. Um, so what ended up happening is literally not even about 20 minutes after I got off the call with my therapist, telling her about like how I've been kind of stressed, but I've been kind of okay, and I think I'm gonna start streaming again. My cat Ziggy started bleeding, and I took a break too, but just from streaming it. Yeah, I had to take a break from gaming and streaming and everything. She started bleeding because she was the only cat out of our three cats that wasn't spayed yet, and we couldn't afford to get her spayed. Um, but this was kind of a wake up call because she never bleeds during her heat cycle, so I was really, really scared and nervous. And Danny was actually the one who realized, "Hi, Jasper. Hi, baby. Hi, Jasper. There's no room in this closet for you to be on my lap, baby. But I'll give you all the love and attention." But yeah, so she never bleeds during her heat cycle, which is what I was really scared about because I knew something was immediately wrong, and I thought it was her kidneys failing. Because in the past, that's what kind of happened. She has this, or she had this sort of disease or condition that's only seen in male cats, where because of how like severely dehydrated she was in the past, she actually almost died because of it. And she ended up being in the vet hospital for 5 days, almost a week. So I was, and that alone was like 5 grand, and we managed to pay it off because we had money in savings at the time, but we have like no money in savings this time around. So yeah, um, this time around she ended up having a closed pyometra, which is really not good, especially because it was closed. If it was open, it wouldn't actually be that much harmful, I think. But because it was closed, it was in any moment her uterus would rupture and she would actually have bled to death, basically. Um, so during the emergency cat vet hospital thing, I was trying really hard not to freak out because in my like when we were bringing her over to the vet hospital, I knew that something wrong was going to happen because every time we go over there, it's never good news. It's never good news. So I was kind of preparing myself for the worst. And then when they told me that it was a closed pyometra, they told me that the surgery was going to be like 10 grand, and I burst into tears. um, I'm trying not to cry. You can hear it in my voice. um, because she's doing a lot better, so I'm trying not to like dwell on what would have and could have happened. But but what ended up happening was like I ended up bursting into tears, and like I was trying really hard not to like actually cry out loud. It was just like silent tears running down my face. The doctor left, and like Danny was trying to talk to me, and like we were trying to like talk about like what we're gonna do, and then I kind of exploded and shouted out like really loud. They're basically asking us whether or not we should put her down because we literally cannot afford a 10 grand surgery that she needed in that moment. Uh, I'm like laughing and crying right now because I'm trying really hard not to like kind of get to me because she's doing really okay now. What ended up happening is that we took her home with a lot of antibiotics and I was up for weeks. I barely got any sleep, and when I did get sleep, it was because Daniel was awake, and if he didn't have any if he didn't have work, he would watch her for me while I went to go sleep, because I was the only one in the moment who was able and knew how to give her the medication, like because she needs to take it orally, and Danny's really afraid to like open her mouth and like put his fingers between her teeth because he doesn't want to hurt her, and I get it. So because I was always the one in the past doing that with all of our cats, I kind of knew like what to do and everything. So he kind of depended on me to give the medication to Ziggy on time and everything. And then come Tuesday, Wednesday after the trip to the hospital, she went to go have her surgery at a at a cat clinic thing where they do spay and neutering. Literally, from what the vet told me, and I cried a little bit. They told me that her closed pyometra bursted and her uterus was like she was basically dying on the table, and they had to go into emergency surgery. um like this happened like about 10-20 minutes after I had left and gave them to her. And as fucked up as this is, I'm actually gonna say that I'm very happy and glad that it happened when she was at the vet, because but they couldn't do blood tests because they had to go into emergency surgery, otherwise they would lose her. And I, oh god. But yeah, so what ended up happening after that was it was a very tense tense few hours. I felt really anxious after I had gave them to her, and I didn't know why. I just kept kind of asking Bas, the Egyptian goddess of cats, to kind of watch over her and protect her and like make sure that she's okay. Because I am a Kemetic, so I I wear jewelry that I had specifically assigned to certain deities that I am not devoted, but more like have a connection with. So like for Set, I had this Jasper bracelet, Jasper beaded bracelet that I was wearing, and I was fidgeting with it. For Bas, I had this Kiki delivery earring bar where it's like a clip on and it goes like on the end of the ear. And I was kind of like messing with like the cat that was dangling on the brim of the earring.
You just lost $5.
Wanted to say
Thank
hi
you,
before I
Ruin.
sleep. Mystic 1036 hearts. Our Starling
Thank you.
Ruinbird has subscribed to Corey for
um,
6 months.
so wanted to say hi before I sleep. Okay. Uh, hi and bye. The beginning part of this video of this VOD is gonna be kind of depressing, but also like nerve wracking if you end up watching it. But hey, at least I managed to stream before you went to sleep. um, but yeah, so then what ended up happening was I was just kind of I just had this like this deep gut feeling that something was happening and I didn't know what. So I'm also connected with Anubis. I call him Anpu because that's his like actual Egyptian name. Um, but I say Anubis to all of you because you only know him by that name. uh, to kind of like, if she does end up passing, to like, please let me down gently, kind of thing. But I was really hoping that it wouldn't come to that, and I'm so fucking thankful and happy that it did. um, so when the vet finally gave me my baby Ziggy back, I had just barely managed to pay I had just barely managed to pay for the surgery because a few friends ended up giving us some money because me and Danny were so broke that we really could not afford the surgery even though we knew she needed it, and we were trying to do everything in our power to try and make sure that she like stayed alive basically. um and so I'm really fucking thankful and happy, and I'm just so grateful for the friends that gave me the money because obviously I'm gonna pay them back. They told me to pay them back when all my bills are sorted, when I'm able to pay rent, because we're actually not sure if we're gonna be able to pay rent next month because of everything that's been happening, and Danny kind of not getting a lot of hours at his summer job because the university he works at isn't open because he can't work during the summer because of the school year. So we're like just barely getting by kind of thing. And even though we're living with my mom, it's still like she's not sure if she'll be able to pay for rent either because uh, her work as a live-in nurse isn't paying her enough money, or they're taking money away from her, kind of thing. So a lot is happening. a lot is happening, but we're trying our best right now. Um, and I'm not saying this to like gain sympathy and money and have you guys like donate or whatever. I'm not saying it because I want that. I'm saying it because this is literally an update in like what my life has been like, and I I love you all. It's very hard for me to say that word, but I love you all. You all have become precious to me in the sense that like I I legitimately thought that I was going to fail as a streamer, and because I used to think that my personality wasn't good for streaming, that that I just want you guys to know like who I am as a person kind of thing and what my life is kind of like but behind this VTuber model, behind this really cute anime girl, I'm an actual living person with a lot of shit. uh I'm gonna take a moment to dry my face and wait for the wait for the ads to stop so I can get back into saying the story. Okay. Thank you, Froggy. uh so yeah, like so after I took her, they couldn't take her in overnight, which is the biggest thing that I wanted her to do because they told me that she lost a lot of blood and that she's kind of anemic. Like cry, don't cry. It's it's sad. Like I almost lost a precious baby of mine, so I can't help but cry. She's alive right now and she's doing a lot better, but I still cry every time I think about what could have happened because I have had my kitties for like 5-6 years now, and they are I am so close with them. They are literally my my fur babies. So it's like every time something bad happens to them where they need to get surgery, I always worry kind of thing, and I'm always nervous that something's gonna happen. But I'm just always so thankful and happy whenever they come out alive and okay at the end. So yeah. Sorry. Whew, okay. Hi. Um. Hi, Brightside. um. So to give you a little recap on what I literally was just saying for like the last 20 minutes. I've been giving a long story short of what my life's been like for like the last 2-3 months, and how I almost lost my cat, my youngest cat Ziggy, because she had a closed pyometra, and it bursted during like before surgery, and she had to go into surgery when the vet uh realized what was happening. So I was about to talk more after that. Ooh, you started without anarchy. Yeah, because hey, no, you can't say that because I literally told everyone that I was gonna start before anarchy gets out. So hot. Oh no, yeah, she's thankfully alive, and I'm so happy and grateful. But we almost couldn't pay for any of the surgeries or vet visits because me and my fiance Danny are so like we're not in debt, but we just don't have so much money, you know? Wait, what? She better wait for me. He about to body block you into my day. No, I am gonna wait. That's why I said I'm gonna do like this just chatting thing for like an hour and some shit. Man, gosh, you guys have no fucking faith in me. Fuck you. hydras. But yeah, so working, working but lurking. Fucking mood. Said nothing. Lies, lies and slander. Yeah, we're about to play some Dead by Daylight after I finish. Oh no, happier news. I might be able to start streaming and ooh, congrats. Excuse me. I'm making you laugh at least. Yes, I really needed that. Thank you, Athena. Um, but yeah, so they told me that she couldn't stay in their on their clinic overnight because they don't do overnight watch, and that's what she needed the most because she had lost a lot of blood, and they told me that she was a little anemic and cold. So I brought her to the vet hospital that's literally like down the road from them. I've got my computer fund going just a little longer than a if you need a like if you're making a PC or if you're trying to buy a whatchamacallit, a pre-made one, I know a website. It's called Egg something. I'm trying to look for it right now. Hang on a second. Um let's see. Um it's not in there. Is it in here? Where the fuck is it? Oh, right. I put in pre-built. Okay, hang on a second. It's called newegg.com. You gave me the oh right. Well, no, that's for a different one. If I never showed you about newegg.com, then yeah. I still gotta get a new mic, but the one I want is like $50. I can send you the link for the one that I have. It's a bit pricey, maybe either in the same price range or not, but it has a chat mode and a gaming mode, and it's actually really fucking nice. Um, Also, I declare to be Ziggy's godfather. Yes, I second this. Da, da, da. I chugged a Red Bull a couple of hours ago and now I'm wired but really sleepy. I completely understand that, Athena. I should be able to get a couple of monitors for free from. Ooh, I'm jealous. Congrats on that. I'm debating on getting the new Gengar. You definitely fucking should. I I am not here to tell you to make good decisions. I'm here to tell you if it's fucking cool and you're gonna use it, get it. uh okay, but yeah, so I ended up taking Ziggy to this emergency vet hospital that was down the road from the clinic that she just got surgery from. So I can try and see how much it would be for overnight stay. And oh boy. Oh gosh, I was not fucking ready. They told me if I wanted to do overnight stay because the other clinic didn't do blood work, right? They told me that the overnight stay was gonna be like 5 fucking grand, and we did not have the money for that. So I try to talk with the nurse that was telling me about the pricing and stuff and like what we can do, what she can take out, like this little coupon thingy that they had on their website to like say, oh yeah, you get a free this off on your first visit, and because this will be your first visit with us, it'll actually cost like this much. Like she was so helpful and she was so kind, trying to help me and work with me on what was happening. But ultimately, after everything, it would have been like 1,000, 1,500, and we still did not have that money. We had at most between $500 to $700 to our name after Ziggy's surgery. So I after literally I was there for several hours talking about like how I unfortunately can't do this because of the money. And literally, if money was never an issue, I would have done all of this. I would have literally given her the fucking surgery the day we found out, which was a 10 grand surgery. But unfortunately, money is a thing, it is a problem, and I unfortunately do not have it. So yeah, they took me. They after several more hours of waiting, they gave me my baby Ziggy. They told me to keep an eye on her and make sure she eats and take her meds for like the next 2 weeks. And if she ends up being lethargic or if she ends up being like sluggish, to immediately take her back to the hospital. But guess what this bitch does? After a week, all right, after a fucking week of like that of her surgery having happened, she straight up is like the happiest, brightest, most like cutest cat fucking ever. And I'm just here like, bitch, you you scare the fuck out of us. This is your like second or third time almost dying. You're using up all of your 9 fucking lives. What the fuck are you doing? She like after she was fully healed and she finally got the cone off of her, and like her primary vet told me that she was like a little bit her white blood cells was a little low because she wasn't eating, because she started to associate the nasty medicine with food. After we stopped giving her the medicine because we got the A-OK to stop giving it to her, she started chasing her fucking tail. She started being like cute. She started like loving up on us, and I'm just like, bitch, you gave me a fucking heart attack. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. That is also really bad. Okay, because I have something else that's related to a heart attack that I'm gonna talk about, and so that was really that was a really bad taste. But yeah, she's doing so much better now. She is so fun. Like her true personality is coming out, because she was always shy and skittish, and now she's still shy, but she actually lets strangers pet her now, which never fucking happened before. Like she will actually go on one of my friend's laps, and I was shocked because because she never fucking does that. All right, let me read y'all's comments. I also need a desk and a mic. I'm going to start as a PNG tuber. Ooh, nice. I want to let you know, if you have a floating shelf, you can do that too. And if you like need space, because right now I'm in a closet. I'm literally in a small ass closet that is just able to fit my comfy chair that my mom gave me because she no longer needs it. And I have this floating shelf that I literally installed, and it's holding the laptop, my microphone, my phone, and my mouse. And I'm just over here like, you know what? This is a pretty good fucking start. I don't have soundproof padding just yet, so because money. I'll be able to get it in like 2 months, because the padding that I would like, that has a lot of good reviews, that won't absolutely destroy the paint when you peel it off, is like $140. And me and Danny kind of need all the money we can get next month so that we can just make bread. But yeah, there's a lot of cheap PNG tubers. excuse me, like there's a lot of cheap PNG tubers on like, I don't know how much I trust Etsy anymore because there's a lot of fucking scammers on there. But I would say definitely Ko-fi. Um or coffee, Ko-fi, whatever it's called. I definitely trust that because I'm following a lot of artists that from Twitter have coffee, and a lot of my Sui siblings also have coffee. So I'm following a lot of them on there, and I've been seeing a lot of PNG tubers. Another thing, all right, hear me out. If you want a female model like this beautiful lady, you can always buy the Suica model. It's customizable and it's like 120. Yeah, it's like about 120, which is really fucking cheap for how good quality this is. Like a customizable model is like at least around $200 for like half as good as this is. So you can also make because for example, hang on a second. Oh no. Okay, so I had this because literally what you can do is money, money, money. Exactly. Because what you can do is that if you have a working camera and you buy the Suica model, you can go like this. Like, let me cover my camera real quick. Like, you can go like this as like your idle, and then when you go to talk, it'll be like this, and then it'll just be like every time you talk, because that's what I do when I'm on my laptop. Because I'm currently on my fiance's laptop streaming. Um, So when I go over to mine, my laptop can't handle VTube Studios. So I'll literally make the PNGs that I have. So yeah. From reading reviews, I presume there were incidents for them to be in place. So yes and no. These I wrote them to be cautious of future to be to be cautious in the future because I've seen a lot of other streamers and VTubers have that problem, so it's kind of like I'm not about that life. I will throw hands. Let's see. I'm getting everything Razer related because I have the apps installed on my computer. Oh, that's smart. I really want like Razer headphones, but I'm kind of making do with my regular headphones and this new microphone that I have, so more cost effective to start out, yeah. I hope your cats live forever. I had two cats for almost 20 years. I declare your kitties to be everyone's kitties. Yes, thank you. Oh my god. I will be truly devastated and heartbroken when the actual time comes to let them go. But now is not that time. I will literally fight tooth and nail to keep these bitches alive, even if I don't got the money. Like they ain't dying on my watch. I had a friend who got the padding and helped a lot. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, hey, hey. Wanna hear a joke? Always. Yes, the answer is yes, always. I have no floating shelf. A desk is absolutely needed. I have space for it. Well, I do now. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm a guy, so I'm going with a male model. Gotcha. Okay. But no, like if you have like a live 2D model you have in mind, you can buy it, customize it however you want, and then make a PNG of it. You're opening the game, okie dokie. So that way, even if you're not able to use the model in the moment, you can still have the model later when you get like a better PC or when you get better graphics cards and stuff. Don't worry about the future. Live in the present moment. They're here right now. Yes, definitely. In the immortal words of Toby Maguire as Peter Parker, pizza time. Yes. Uh, so that's just what happened in like June. No, not June, like May. All right, June is absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Oh my fucking god. All right. Actually, no, yeah, that was for June. So now for July. All right, July. I literally live above a pizza place. Jealous. Do you like pineapple pizza? You still not done with your updates? What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? Brett, what do you mean? I just didn't like. I already updated the game on Danny's computer thing, and when I went to try and update the game on my profile on his laptop, it didn't give me the option. So nope, me only. Okay, bet it's the only pizza emoji. Nice. All right. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? I can't opener. I'm so stupid. I love it. Oh, guys, I missed your stupid jokes, Anita. I missed your dad jokes. It took me a while to realize it. Ah, shit. um, but yeah, so to kind of give that was only for you, not for Anarchy. Nice. So to kind of give a lot happened in July, but not too much where um it was kind of a problem. The podcast I'm a part of, I'm still putting it on hold because like I'm kind of not being a part of the podcast right now because I still need to try and help Danny unpack because we technically haven't even unpacked. Like we still have everything in boxes and everywhere, so we're trying really hard to do what we can to manage because it's a lot. So I want to try and start streaming regularly again, but I know I'm not going to be able to. So I know I'm going to be able to stream whenever I can. Um, but I would like to at least try and stream like once a week at the very least. But that's just a hope. um, and so you're tearing this family apart, you two. I will fight you. Can I record the fight? Oh, those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up. You want to see how she blow up the Discord? World star! Exactly. Oh, shit. Oh my god. It's going to be one-sided. I'm gonna knock him. I'm gonna have the receipts. I'm gonna be the person just recording and be like, oh, 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 what's happening? What's happening? But yeah, on another kind of sad news, unfortunately, um, my favorite uncle on my Mexican side of the family, my Tío Negro, yes, his nickname is Tío Negro. He actually wants to be called that. Um, he ended up having a heart attack and he went into surgery a few days ago and he's been recovering in ICU. I was told that I would get updates on how he's doing. So far, I haven't gotten anything, but I'm also not rushing because I know how sensitive it is for like what like for them and stuff, and especially because my cousin, who I asked for info on, is currently in Disney World with her family, so I don't want to message her during their vacation to be like, "Hey, can you tell me what's going on?" sort of thing, you know. So, and I am not okay. So I'm not shocked that he had a heart attack. All right, he's like almost 70. He is a chronic alcoholic. All right, he's like essentially always 24/7 drunk. And he's also a smoker. I don't know if he quit smoking, but all of this, including his age, I am not shocked that he had a heart attack, but it is still really, really sad and devastating for me because he's literally like one of my favorite uncles when I was growing up and was one of the uncles to kind of help me grow a backbone with my ex father when I was I will hydrate, yes, thank you. When I was when we were like when me and Danny were complaining to him and the rest of my family about my ex father because he was essentially not paying us rent, electric, his cable bill. Yeah, it was a lot like a few years ago. Um, so he really helped us out like in terms of like motivating us and like gave us a lot of really good advice. And he's just always been one of my favorite uncles. I felt like not wasn't a father figure, but he was very close to what I thought a Hispanic man being in touch with his emotions would be because you know how fucking hard that is. But yeah, so I was really upset and sad when I found out a few days ago about it happening. Um but he's alive, he's doing better, his surgery went well, and I'm just very glad and thankful that he's still here. Okay, now let me read y'all's comments again. All right, laughing. Blah, blah, blah. You need the swamp line from Shrek for dude. Mexican people come up with the most messed up nicknames. Oh, it's like yes, oh my fucking gosh, yes. Literally, when I was younger, my nickname would always switch from Gorky from Gor. Oh my god, did it? I'm having trouble for whatever reason. Gordita. My nickname was always Gordita, or fucking Oh my god, what the fuck is it called? How the fuck can I forget the Spanish word for skinny? Flaca. I was either flaca or gordita or grandma pants. There was no in fucking between. I wore like high waisted pants, and everyone would call me fucking granny pants. I fucking hated it. I used to wear like really low cut jeans to the point where they would like be hanging like just under my hip line, like my love handles and shit. And I would always feel like so insecure about it. And now I'm like, man, fuck these hoes. And I wear nothing but high waist jeans now because I love the comfort it gives in like it kind of like not slimming down my tummy, but like it kind of feels like I'm getting hugged. It's like my jeans are hugging me. It's weird, I know, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I was always called like one of those three nicknames growing up. There was no in between. You make it pretty clear that this is an 18 plus channel. Yes. Yes, it is. But people don't be reading the rules, Brightside, which is why I have like the automated messages in my chat. So I think I know why I think I might be good at streaming. I normally have a stutter, but when I have to be in front of people, hang on. But when I have to be in front of people announcing things or doing a voice, my stutter disappears. Honestly, yeah. I didn't have a stutter, but I'm actually you're not gonna believe me when I tell you this, but I'm actually a very shy and reserved person. But it's like I'm literally oh my god, what's it called when you're between an extrovert and introvert? Literally, I can be extrovert because I can match people's vibes. But when it's by myself, I look like, if you take a look at me, I look apathetic as fuck. Like I just don't give a shit, you know? But it's like I have really high energy, but then it's like I'm so fucking tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Oh, another thing. I may or may not have POTS. POTS. Um, and the reason for this is because a lot of shit happened. I'm reading y'all's messages. Give me a second. Like y'all just keep spamming me with messages. It's hard. That's similar to singing, actually. You're kind of performing in that accesses a different part of your brain. Yeah. I had a stutter when I was younger, and a little few. I am vertically challenged. Yes, ambivert. That's what it's called. Thank you. People will ask me things even when I'm playing or when I'm on. It's in the goddamn title. Yes, it fucking exactly. It irritates me. We doing dad jokes now? Yes, I actually love stupid dad jokes. I If you tell me a joke that isn't that funny, I will actually laugh at it. I find every joke funny, even when it's not. Yeah, people never read the rules. It's crazy. I got a riddle. What is small, quiet, and angry? No, it's not me. It's Athena. Athena's like 5'9" or some shit. I am vertically. Yep, told you so. Oh, I love you, bitch. Holy shit, that was funny. Oh, shit. Fatality. Flawless victory. Oh, shit, that was fucking great. Fucking made me cry laughing because I was already crying earlier. Oh, shit. But yeah, another thing is that I finally have a primary care doctor after not having one for like almost a year. And I may or may not have POTS, because when I was sitting down, man is so quiet now. Fucking asshole. Because when I was at the doctor's and I was laying down, my resting heart rate was like 112, and then when she told me to sit up and like stand up, I immediately got really fucking dizzy. A lot of pressure was building up in my head, and when she told me that I can't lean on anything, I can only have my hand rest on this panel thing. It went from 112 to like 125 to like 135, and it just stayed consistently in between that. I can't wait to stream. I know which game I want to start with. Yes. What game are you gonna start? But yeah, so I've also realized that I may have had POTS since I was maybe in high school, if it is confirmed that I have it, because a lot of symptoms that I've looked up and like have like watched on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and like just a lot of informative stuff on like Google. Um, I realized a lot of shit that I've had since I was young slash in high school may or may not be related to POTS. So I used to tell people that my body is just fucked, right? And this, it's true. It's literally fucked because I have depression, I have anxiety, I have ADHD, I have asthma, and I have a lot of other shit, all right? So I usually just tell people, yeah, no, I'm just fucked. My body's just fucked up. Because I would either be overhydrated or I would be severely dehydrated. I would either eat, I would not eat. So your laugh was so loud, others were concerned here. What the fuck was that? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's because I brought the microphone closer to me. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay, is that better? Do I untie her? Stop! Don't use your mom privileges, guys. Stop abusing your mom privileges. I have something that is very similar to ADHD, has a lot of the same symptoms. Yeah, I think I also have I think I also have like anorexia in the way where it's like I will binge eat so much fucking food and then I would just go to a period of like not eating whatsoever at all, and it was actually really concerning because I never realized that when I was younger, my mom would always tell me, "Oh my god, you're getting so fat." Mind you, it would be like, you know how like your little tummy would just be like just barely a bulge. Yeah, she would end up telling me like, "Oh my gosh, you're getting so fat," and then she'll like grab my stomach and start squeezing it, and I would always get really insecure about that. Um, so I realized that that's like one of the reasons why I don't eat, or like I have to have reminders to eat because I just yeah. Um and I may or may not have agoraphobia. That is something I'm trying to talk to my therapist about also, but you can't tell me when to No, but it's like I get in my own head and I go, man, there's nothing to eat. Mind you, I can make myself food. I have pasta. I have marinara sauce. I can literally make like a small little pasta dish and I'll literally convince myself that I have nothing to fucking eat. And I would just end up not eating for like 2 fucking days and I won't even realize that it's been 2 fucking days until Danny's like, "You dumb bitch, have you ate?" And I'm just like, "Wait, what?" So after talking with my therapist and my psychiatrist and my new primary care doctor, like we've all agreed that I kind of need to start trying to eat regularly again because I realize if I don't eat, I will just consume a shit ton of fucking water to kind of trick myself and my body into thinking that I ate. Because I'll straight up convince myself that drinking water is the same as eating food, and I would end up getting overhydrated, and then I would feel nauseous. I would get dizzy. I would get headaches, and then I would just feel like I'm dying. um, do I be anarchy? Athena, stop abusing your mod privileges. Unmute each other, untime out each other. God damn it. I mean, fine, yes. I have what is called chemo brain. Did you have cancer, or is it like actually a thing that's called that? I actually don't know what chemo brain is. What is it? Oh my god. Okay, I'm hydrating now. I'm sorry, Athena. I'm hydrating now. See? Oh shit. I almost like knocked shit out. Alright. Y'all really were spamming the goddamn Discord chat. Oh my fucking god, I just realized that shit. I actually went through chemotherapy when I was a kid. I didn't have cancer per se, but it was similar, treated the same. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Will you be streaming as well? Clary told me about you. Oh yeah. By the way, Mr. Brightside is part of the I almost said KDH. Or like KDA. I almost said the fucking KDA band. Mr. Brightside is a part of the K-pop Demon Hunter Discord server that I joined after being completely obsessed with the movie for like the 20th time. Your avatar remind me of the bunny people Five Nights at Freddy. I think that's what it says. It affects a developing brain different than it does a fully developed brain. Ooh, interesting. So I'm not saying this as like, ooh, that's cool. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, ooh, interesting because I like learning about things I didn't know before. So I get really interested. I go, ooh. I literally start acting like a child, and I'm sorry. Yes, fuck the world. K-pop Demon Hunters forever. Baby Saja is my obsession. No, I get it. Okay, good. I didn't want to be misunderstood because I get that a lot. But yes, I ironically actually fell in love and became obsessed with Baby Saja because he gives off Sakuna vibes. I originally hated him. I didn't like the way that he was infantilized, but then I realized that it was a gag, and he actually played into it to make fun of people. And so I was like, you know what? I can dig it. I like this guy. I like him. When I found out about it, I did cry because I finally understood what was wrong with me. Yeah, honestly, it took me until leaving my family when I was 18 to live with Danny and his family to kind of realize, oh shit, maybe something is wrong with me. Because I never actually realized that I had ADHD or anxiety or depression or any of all this until I finally got my social security benefits. And I got a letter saying I needed to redo it. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean I have to redo it? What the I I literally don't know how to fucking do this. What the fuck do you mean? So then that's when I like after I want to say a few years after that when I turned like 21, I was like, all right, I need to get help. And so I finally went to go see a therapist, and it literally took COVID. It literally took 2020 of COVID year from like I want to say 2018, 2017 for me to actually finally open up to my therapist, and I broke down into tears and told her like what was going on. And then a few months after that, she told me that she can no longer take me on as a client and I had to have another therapist. And I'm very happy with the current therapist that I have. She's very nice, she's very sweet. We talk in a like friendly, familial business manner. So it kind of helps to think like not that she's a friend, but that I can talk to her comfortably without her going all business mode and me getting really like shy about it, you know? So it took me a long time to really accept that I was actually different and whatnot. Um and it was just really hard to accept myself fully basically. Kind of like Rumi. I was basically like Ruby from K-pop Demon Hunters. Danny told me that my background is Rumi, but I have the personality of Zoe. It mirrors who I'm striving to be. Uh, but yeah. So that is essentially what had happened in my last. Zoe is my fave. Yeah. See, I like Zoe, but I love Mira in terms of like the Huntrix girls. Like, if I have to rank them, it would definitely be Mira, Zoe, Rumi, only because Rumi hits too close to home that I actually feel like a little insecure saying that she's one of my favorites, you know? So she's definitely a favorite, but she's not one of my favorites because bitch and I are like too alike. But yeah, so that is essentially my life in the last few months in a nutshell, and it's been really fucking crazy and hectic. And I straight up told Anarchy that it was gonna be like for like maybe an hour, hour and a half that I would be talking about this, and here we are, an hour and 10 minutes later. I see how well I timed it. Mira was definitely the backbone of the group. Oh, 100 fucking percent, 100 fucking percent, yes. Like, Mira is who I strive to be when trying to express myself more, kind of thing, because I I like being truthful with people, and the problem with that is I end up being a little too truthful with strangers, especially with people that I just met, like with you, Mr. Brightside. But it's like it. I only really open up when I feel like there's like a sort of connection where like we can be friends, sort of thing. But then I'll go through this period of time where it's like I'll just stop messaging people, and then I start getting in my own head that I'm like, they hate me, uh, they don't want to. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to listen because I forget to message them, and then they forget to message me, and then it's kind of back and forth. Like, oh my god, they hate me. They hate everything about me. I just did my first match with Cabby, dude. So many challenges. Oh, bad, bad. All right. I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet, but what I've seen in clips, yes. Okay, so the creators of Into the Spider Verse created K-pop Demon Hunters. If that gives you any interest, and trust me, I legit didn't want to see it because the animation felt a little wonky and weird. And so I was eventually going to watch it, right? I was going to watch it in like maybe a month from now. And then Anarchy ended up playing it during one of our movie nights with all of our friends in like this private channel we have. And holy shit, I became obsessed. Like it is the best fucking movie I've ever goddamn seen, man. What are you doing then? Watch it. No, no, no. So you can watch it not on Netflix, all right? I I am going to tell you the link and I need you to write it down because um I'm not gonna write it down into my chat in case I end up getting in trouble, but you know, I will verbally say it so that way you can't prove anything. You can't prove anything. So 1 second, because I actually have the link down. Like I actually saved the link because I'm planning on using it to make the movie. Hi, Danny.
So
I cried because
cried
I was talking about what happened with
your life.
yeah with what happened with Ziggy and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man, she's so over it.
she really is. She just used up like 2 of her fucking lives out of 9, and I'm just here like bitch.
She's like, I could do that again.
Literally. God, I fucking hate her, but I love her so much.
We're over here like fucking so emotionally overwhelmed, and now she's like, I'm just a princess again.
Chasing her fucking tail, being all cute and shit. Exactly.
It's almost disrespectful.
It
If I'm
really is.
being honest, the fact that she's in such great shape and like so happy, and honestly a little bitter.
Yo, literally! Oh my god!
Like, have some humility. Fuck, cats, bro.
Oh my god, literally. So Anarchy said that he is officially Ziggy's godfather.
I agree.
I said that too. I agree also.
I concur.
She spent 2 of her lives to fuck with you guys. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
she fucking did.
She was like, you guys have been feeling kind of distant, so I'm just gonna explode my uterus. I got some other organs I don't need too. I'm knocking on wood. Don't fucking try it.
Definitely knocking on wood for that shit. Yo, fuck that. Everyone knock on wood. Don't let it happen.
Even if it's the wood in your pants.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Any wood helps.
Liver? Nah, fuck that. Yeet, literally. Yes, literally.
I'm gonna tell him not to put her on the registry. I don't trust her. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm fucking crying. Hey, my head is not made of wood. Fuck off. It is made of ceramic. All right, it is easily breakable. Oh my god. Little termites are around but starving. The termites are the fucking brain cells. That wouldn't giving vitamins. I actually have vitamin deficiencies. I literally have to take fucking vitamins to live, guys. Literally, I had a vitamin D deficiency. I'm taking vitamin D pills. I had a B12 deficiency. I'm taking B12. They don't know though, Anarchy.
Ziggy just want to be like her mom.
Get the fuck out!
That's really what it was.
You're the fuck out! Ziggy was like, "Oh ma, we can be twinsies." Bitch, not like that. Oh my god! Like I have a vitamin D deficiency. I have a B12 deficiency. I'm literally taking I have calcium deficiency. Okay, guys, my bones are so fucking brittle. I literally have to take calcium pills. All right. Because what my old doctor a few years ago never fucking told me was that I was not supposed to take meloxicam every single fucking day for like the last few years. And I'm only supposed to take it when necessary. Excuse me. And so literally when I went to go see my old primary care doctor like last year, 2 years ago, she told me straight up, stop taking it immediately. uh and I'm going to prescribe you some calcium because, bitch, you're having a calcium deficiency. Your bones are brittle as fuck, and you're going to die if you don't do this. I had to put my volume down from all the. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Lemon cake. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that a brownie?
Unfortunately, it doesn't come with vitamins, so
Fuck
keep taking
off.
your shit.
Vitamins A through Z deficiency ass motherfucker. Yes. Fucking yes. Gotta put that on a fucking shirt. Yo. Hang on, I'm actually gonna write that down. That's fucking brilliant. Oh my fucking god, I'm crying. I hope I spelled deficiency right. You're welcome for the fucking gold. Okay, yeah, I did write it. Okay, cool. I did write it right. The I don't give a fuck if you're grown part makes me cackle. Thank you. Thank you. Because you know how people, because you know how kids will be like, oh yeah, no, I'm like 12, I'm like 13, I'm like 15. I'm like 16, man. I'm 16. I'm basically an adult. I know everything from like curse words to like corn. Yeah, I could stay in here, right? I'm like, no, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You're not legal age, and I do not want to get in trouble. I do not want to get potentially canceled because there was a minor in my chat and I didn't know about it. So you can fuck off, kindly. Thank you. Come back in a few years when you're actually of legal age. Man, you barely blink. Sit down. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let me just slightly close that door. All right. I'm 16. I'm grown. I heard. No, you're a baby. We want infant even. Yes. Fucking exactly. Plus, I am a independent VTuber. I do not have a company that can take care of legal matters if shit goes fucking south for whatever fucking reason. All right. So, and I do not have money for lawyers in case shit happens. So, like I said, you can kindly fuck off. But come back in a few years. If you actually wanna see my videos and you wanna support me, come back in a few years. I'll appreciate you then. All right, let me change my thingy real quick to Dead by Daylight. Honestly though, I'm honestly kind of glad that I shared this with you guys because it kind of felt like I was keeping it inside a lot. And even though I told like a lot of other IRL friends about like what happened, um, it didn't really hit me the same way because I was kind of like putting up a facade of like trying to look tough and whatnot. But with all of you guys, I'm trying really hard to like show vulnerability and whatnot. So because it's really hard for me to show vulnerability in like real life to like friends and stuff, um especially because like those friends are like people I haven't seen in person in so long, and I feel so bad and so guilty for having taken their money and whatnot because they helped me with Ziggy's surgery and vet visits and stuff. I literally actually had to apply for a credit card because of the vet visits. Like, Ziggy has an upcoming appointment and I cannot afford it out of pocket, so I have to use a fucking credit card for it. And I don't know if I'll even be able to pay off the amount the month after because I literally need to pay for this visit coming up. Um, so yeah. um, it it's like I'm just trying to show the more humane and like I'm just trying to show like the more humane part of like I'm a VTuber. I don't show my face and whatnot, but I'm still human behind this kind of thing, and that's kind of just like what I want everyone to know, sort of thing, about me talking about this, because it's really hard for certain VTubers to kind of like does it Assassin's Creed Shadows has a Dead by Daylight tie in Mitchell. Oh, I love Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love Assassin's Creed. That's so fucking cool. You hate it so fucking much. Nice. But yeah, so it's like trying to show vulnerability to people online is really a hit or miss if you haven't built up a community kind of thing. And I haven't really built up a community because I made a Discord server, but I'm still trying to tweak stuff out before I start sending out the link to people like privately and whatnot because I don't want it to get taken advantage of, kind of thing, you know? So, yeah. All right, let me change the title. 21 plus. Oh my god. I need a okay, have anyone watched The Walking Dead? Because we're about to play Dead by Daylight and The Walking Dead chapter has popped up. So I want something related to The Walking Dead for my title. The Ezio, yes! Oh my god, I love the Ezio trilogy. Like that's literally one of the reasons why I fell in love with Assassin's Creed to even begin with. I I had an Xbox 360 that I would just straight up play Assassin's Creed with all the fucking time, man. The Walking Dead video game series has one of my favorite. Oh, I also bought the Walking Dead video game series, but I unfortunately can't play it right now because laptop can't handle it. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying really hard to save up for a PC later in the future because we can't next month or even the month after because of the bills and stuff. Um, let's see.